Morning everyone, so an instructional video this one, followed up by testing of the manifold. Taking off the exhaust manifold off the NC, the internet would have you to believe that it's dead odd, proper pain. It took me about 5 hours and it's not that bad. It's as you'd expect, to be honest. Now, a few things you want to know before we start. PCV valve, it's got 2 tiny little clips on them. I broke both of mine, doing my absolute best to keep them intact. So I need to order a new one of them. So that's worth looking at first. If you get that off, obviously if you break it, you'll need a new one. The exhaust manifold studs, they are a 15mm head nut. You'll want a couple of different size 15mm sockets. Make sure they go on all of them. Try it first. Now, your new manifold will have a different size runners to your standard, so just because you got it off, don't mean you'll be able to get it back on and tight, your new one. So you'll also want a flexi head ratchet for the back too, because there's no real way of getting in there straight on, and you need a flexi head 10mm ratchet spanner to get off the really irritating heat shields. Other than that, let's get to it. When you're doing your exhaust heat shields, you need to take the one off the manifold first. Now it's in 2 pieces, or 3 really, but you only need your top 2 halves off. Then you can do the one next to the brake booster. The one next to the brake booster you can't get at this point. You can't get your hand between. When you do get to that one, this way you need your flexi 10mm spanner. You need some patience, but there's only 3 fixings in that one. Don't ruin it, because you will need that one to put back on later. You're going to have to go into the car, disconnect the bottom bit. I know it's dark, apologies, but so it is. See them 2 bolts there? They hold your manifold onto like a bottom bracket. And then douse these 2, that one and that one, WD-40, get them out as well. Now it helped, I took out this bolt here, which is 17mm head, that bolt there, which is 19mm head, and this bolt here, 17mm head. Just be careful, because when you do that one, you're actually unbolting the subframe from your car, so keep that propped up. Those 2, as you can see, mine were a nightmare. If you don't loosen this panel to give you a bit of extra clearance, you can get your ratchet stuck in there. Don't do that. Let's get these 2 off now. Easy bit is undoing all the 15mm headed nuts off the manifold. That'll be enough just to slide the manifold off away from the engine block, a little bit for you to remove the gasket. Time to look inside your wheel well. You need to locate your lambda sensor plugs. Unplug the both of them that are shown here, and then also just pull the plugs off their little housing, because you'll need that extra loom length later too. Here all you've got to do is remove your 2 left hand side PCU strut braces that are in the way. This little insert might be useful for you. So you've got heat shield bolt there, there, and there, and there for the top ones. Obviously it bolts the bottom one as well. And then underneath here, you've got 1, 2, 3 there, and you've got only 1 this side, and then 1, 2, 3 across the top. That's it. There's no more hidden manifold bolts. From that view there, you can see all of them. The 2 underneath the car are here, and then obviously you've got your 2 studs. That should help you out at this point. This is just a twist and wiggle exercise. Just keep turning it, shuffling it up out the engine bay. Now what you don't want, you need to get it towards the head at first, and then away from the head and towards the alternator. It was nowhere near as hard as everyone's saying. You just got to yank at it. This one here scrubs on the alternator, which is fine. Just go roach it towards you, and then careful of these, which both come out undamaged. You don't have to take them off, don't have to take it off, and only 1 stud. That was nowhere near as bad as people have been saying. Time to swap your lambda sensors over from your old manifold to your new one. So this can be fitted with them already in. You just got to be careful you don't damage the ends or damage the cables. Fit them over, and then I reuse the donut gasket, which you can. It's not under loads of pressure, so it's okay. And then it's just kind of reversal. Make sure you use a new genuine Mazda gasket, a nice multi-layer steel one, or a nice clean surface too. I use a bit of sandpaper just to smooth some of the rough edges out. For the lower exhaust bolts, normally you got them, but they screw onto a nut that's on the standard manifold. I've not got that. So what I'm going to do is use some long M8 bolts, stack some washers like that for the back, put that through the manifold, spring on, that on, nut on, to retain the original design. Remember where your two plugs were in there for your lambda sensors, and then tighten up all your ones along the top. For your manifold bolts, strangely 15mm, and you'll want an extension, I think 6-inch and a 2-inch as well. It's the only way of getting them all, but not too difficult, and you should just spin on and off once they're broken. So now there is a coolant hose at the end that runs across the top of the manifold. It's normally not a problem, but you have to remove one layer of heat shield. So I recommend putting some of this Funk Motorsport stuff over it. I mean, it looks nice and it just does an extra job of keeping that coolant hose from getting too hot. And then you can put your strut brace back on. So I've driven to a location and already the manifold sounds superb. So I'm going to do some 20 to 60 mile an hour runs. Before this, with the stock manifold and stock exhaust system on, the car did 3 runs, 20 to 60 miles an hour, all in second gear. So I get to about 10 in second, floor it, and see how long it takes to get to 60. The result, 6.65 twice and 6.64. So I'm all right with them. I'm all right with that. 6.6, 6.7 is what we've got to beat. So let's have a bit of a listen and do some pulls. So just pop the roof up for this little bit. Just to make it fair, windows up, roof up. That's how I did it last time. And absolutely no one around. 10 mile an hour. Let's floor it. There's 20. Reset the draggy already. Oh, 60. I mean, noticeable. It definitely feels like it revs out more. Reset the draggy. Let's go again. Definitely feels like the top end, it doesn't have that hesitation, that like flatness. Does make you feel like you want to rev it out now. Oh, I can see the results. Let's have another go just to make sure that's fair, because that was significantly better. Last run, let's see if we get another one that's about the same, then we'll let us proof then. Yes! Right. 6.65 standard. Now this hasn't been mapped. Mapping's coming. 6.21 and 6.12 and then 6.2. So 0.4 of a second in the same gear, just 20 to 60. I mean, that's enough, yeah? Roof downtime. Let's listen to some of that noise. Because the manifold sounds so good. Oh, there's a pop on the gear changes. If you're slow with the gear changes, there's a right nice little pop. Oh, I hope that sounds as good on camera. Oh, it can really rig its neck. But it sounds loads better. And on the brakes it pops. That's great. Oh, you know what? So I do need to say, I've been advised, keep it out of the high rev range. If you fit in one of these and not got a map, apparently you can see some quite wild AFRs. Internet kind of suggests maybe. We'll see, I don't know. But you know what? I'm getting it mapped in a couple of weeks. How much damage can one thrash do? He says. Subaru owner. Loads of damage. Come on, I want to hear noise. Oh! Cyclists. Oh, the pop. I encourage you to be dead gentle on the gearbox, because every time you put the clutch in, the revs come down. If you change quickly, it's on it again, which is a bit more lively than before. But if you're slow with the gear change, it allows just to dropping off and you get pop, and then you can be on it. That sounds great. So my thoughts, absolutely superb. It's given the car a bit more pep, a little bit. I mean, 0.4 of a second's not so bad actually. I don't know how much horsepower that is, but definite increase in power. I mean, that's only one gear, and bear in mind that you wouldn't normally just floor it at 20 mile an hour in second and let it rev out. Normally it'd be first to 35, whatever. It just adds a bit more of a sports car-iness to it. Oh, it sounds so good. There's nothing, I mean, ITBs, this makes me want ITBs. And what's good is I'm not even going that fast, really. I mean, it's supported to 40, but I was able to get that first, second to third gear shift, the little pop, the nice twin cam noise, that 4-to-1. Oh, you know, for a 4-cylinder, these sound really good. I was hoping it'd sound horribly raspy. I had a Mark II with the same settle, and it sounded a bit too raspy when I did the cat. I think my missus come out when we went down to soften it. She was like, "You've done it a bit too much, haven't you?" I was like, "Yeah, kind of ruined it a little bit." But not at all with this. That M2 Motorsport back box is a really, really nicely made item. Standard centre and then this manifold. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Get that power out of this engine and get that noise, because it is addictive.